This is the real Tom Rose, and we're dealing with a parallelism issue here. There are two things that, quote, helped bring about the establishment of a code of rules governing the covert organization. The two things are separated by the word and that's your signal that we're dealing with parallelism, right? And that there's two things, and these two things must be parallel to one another. The first one, the one that's actually the second one, which is the non-underlined one, which we can't change, is the rising demand. That's a noun. Now, in order for us to have parallelism, the first thing also must be a noun. As in the sentence as written, we have having Nick Fury. That's a verb, having, and so that answer choice is going to be wrong. Similarly, we can do that with the third and the fifth options. They also basically are verbs. To be commanded, that's a verb. Having the command, that's a verb. So we're forced to choose between the command of Nick Fury and Nick Fury as their commander. Both of those are nouns. One of them creates a parallel issue that doesn't make sense. So remember that in parallelism you have to have structural similarity, meaning you have to have nouns compared to nouns, verbs compared to verbs. But you also need some kind of logical meaning parallelism, meaning the two things that are compared, they must both make sense. So in this case, the things that we're listing are things which, quote, helped bring about the establishment of a code of rules. The author's intent is to say that the idea that Nick Fury's in command, that was something that helped bring about the establishment of a code of rules. It wasn't Nick Fury that helped bring about the establishment of a code of rules. That could have happened in some other alternate universe, but that's not the meaning. So you call this meaning or logical parallelism. Oops, parallelism. And the correct answer is B, which makes neither issue. Right? It has a noun, and they both make logical sense. The command of Nick Fury and the rising demand for criminals, both of those things helped to bring about the establishment of a code of rules.